instantly knew it was the Kansas 8. One spot I am pumped about this year is a new spot we went in and created called the lower 95 plot. And we've always wanted a food plot in this bottom on the 95, and we tried to put it in this spring, but we got in there, it was too wet. Dustin couldn't get enough traction on our dozer to be able to push the trees out that we needed. So we brought our buddy Chris Lowry in, which does a lot of our food plot work. We got it knocked out, and then we went in there, went to work, started cleaning it up, and man, I am jacked up after seeing it come all the way full circle this weekend, to seeing the quality of dirt that's in there, to getting all the chunks and the rocks picked up and laying the seed in there, getting the deer grow in there. We put some new plot till product in there. So I think, man, that lower 95 plot is going to be jam up, and I really truly believe there will be a good buck shot out of there this year. How we doing?
Hey, doing well.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Randy.
Thanks for coming out.
Glad to do it. Got the place looking good.
It ain't too bad, man. I wish you could have seen this plot a couple weeks ago.
Well,
you wouldn't believe where it's at now versus then. It started completely trees, just like everything else. We come in here and doze it out, and then it went from being timbered to full of stump holes to now we've worked it down a couple times. It actually looks pretty decent, for at least for where it started at. So
what are you going to plant this year?
We did a blend, a new test blend from Big Time in here. It's kind of a fall annual. Got some brassicas, got some wheat and oats in it, stuff like that. So it's kind of a good mix of everything. But the problem is just like you know, man, like we've talked about. I mean, we're dealing with some subpar ground and subpar dirt around here.
The new plot till product certainly will help, along with the other deer grow products. But no, believe me, I understand what you deal with here. I was just talking with Cody, and you know, our hunting property, what's ironic is just 2 to 3 miles just west of here.
Right.
So we know how
you know how it goes.
Poor and rocky this soil is, so it is not easy to keep plots established. But
then that plot, the new plot till that you guys got, that really helps with breaking down the compaction and
exactly.
Stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah. And you know, as all of our products, they're all used in commercial agriculture, and we just basically repackage them in smaller sizes for the food plotter.
Right.
But it's exactly designed to eliminate compaction, because compaction is a big issue. You know, it can be caused from so many things, whether you're running over the, you know, with equipment or working your soil too wet. I mean, there's so many
ways that you can get it. But the problem is whenever you're planting in somewhere just like this that has compaction, that root, instead of having a good vertical root, it's going horizontal.
Exactly. It'll turn off and go horizontal on you. Exactly. So it'll help eliminate that. Easy product to use, just like the other products in the Deer Grow line. Just mix it in with whatever you're going across the field with, whether it's a fertilizer or a herbicide. It is easy.
So it's not going to hurt to just throw it in with whether you're spraying herbicides or whether liquid fertilizer.
Is absolutely perfect. This is the perfect condition. When you got fresh work ground right here, either pre or post planting, it doesn't matter. It's not going to interfere with the germination of the plant. Once it's out there, you do need water to activate it.
Yep.
And it basically, our other products are biological in nature. They work on the microbial balance of the soil. This product is totally different. It chemically changes the structure of the soil.
Well, and like I was saying too, you know, most of the time a guy that's putting in an acre or two of food plots, he's doing it on subpar ground. I mean, he's not doing it where there's commercial agriculture going on. I mean, he's just like we are right here.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing the best he can with what he's got. And you know, that's the cool thing about you guys' products, is we can turn subpar dirt and subpar ground into nice food plots and get the most and to maximize everything in that plant, you know, and what's already in the dirt. I mean, we're utilizing what is there to our advantage. You know, this thing, looking back 3 years ago, whenever we first started this project, this thing was as raw as it gets, you know, and we had a vision in our head of how we wanted it to turn out. And although we're not exactly fully there yet, man, the transformation and the progress that we've seen over the last 2 or 3 years of a lot of hard work has really started to pay off, because it looks like a complete different farm now than it did 2 or 3 years ago. From the soil quality improving, to the road systems improving, to getting all the new plots in, and to getting the plots worked down and really getting them in good shape, and to see what we're growing, you know, see the Big Time come up and to be able to know that we're holding, you know, probably 5, 6, 7 times the deer that we originally started with on this place. I can see it in my mind coming together, man, that we're starting to accomplish exactly what we set out for. You know, everybody these days are about convenience, you know, whatever is the most convenient, and to be able to use these products as convenient as they are, whether, like you said, it's in a backpack sprayer or hand sprayer, whatever it might be, four-wheeler sprayer, being able to just do that allows them to get what they need to do quicker, and they're getting more bang for their buck.
Yeah. When you address the soil health and you have a healthy soil, you're going to have healthier food plots. You're going to have healthier wildlife that are being attracted to those. Ultimately, you end up with much happier hunters.